Ladies and gentlemen, hope you're doing well today on this Monday morning. This is, of course, your engineer Red Hat sitting on the bench, and yes, this is probably about what the bench normally looks like. It's a disaster, and normally that's just fine. Anyway, haven't been real active on the video channel in a while, and part of the reason for that is there's a bunch of projects, like this one, for example. There's been kind of a desire to replace the aging prototype transmitter with something that's a little more modern, trying to implement a couple of the newer features and concepts that I wanted to try, and so this is kind of a realization of that. Most of this is pre-existing pieces and parts, so like you'll see the date for the PA board dates back to 2017, and that's the same time that the modulator and the mod filter were designed as well. I had this piece of heatsink extrusion laying around, and I figured, well, what the hell, let's finally put this to good use. So it is running as we speak at about 500 watts. Don't trust the watt meter. That thing lies like a rug. The waveform looks kind of ugly because there's a fair amount of parasitics that are being excited, and some of those change with temperature, which is kind of interesting. But anyway, it's a work in progress, and once I get some firmer efficiency numbers after I get a filter in line, we'll have a little bit better idea of what we're working with. I'm expecting this to run somewhere in the plus 90% range, because that seems to be where most of these PAs run. This is also the first incarnation of the transmitter that will have the frequency change kit. So basically you take out those two screws, you disconnect these two fast-ons, and you wiggle the board out, stick the new one in, put the screws back in, plug the fast-ons back on, and it's been retuned to a different channel. Also makes use of the transformerless concept. So this is a piece of RG402 coax, which if you look is actually being used as the output transformer. The outer conductor is being used as the primary, the inner is the secondary, and it comes out this little SMA connector here. So things are happening. I also realize it's been a couple of years since we did anything with the CQAM stuff. Once this project is at something resembling a more steady state and something that's actually functional and in the field and working, we're going to start working on the stereo stuff again. So just a little bit of an update from the XFM Labs. Hope you have a good week. Thanks for stopping by.